What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Jarol here with another video update. Today is Saturday, November the 25th, 2023. Today we're going to do a video on the 2020fund.net, ladies and gentlemen. This is something that we have been watching, and it works a little bit differently than what we are used to seeing, but we've got a good amount in there, and we want to continue to check in, and there are some things that, of course, when we started that we thought were different, and we've gotten to a better understanding. So I'm going to talk to you guys about what I've learned over the past few weeks or so. And then, of course, we're going to talk about the optimism that we have for next week, which is a very big week in 2020 fund for BOJ. All right. Before we get started, I want to remind all of you that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I am not your financial advisor. All right. I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I'm cranking out that crypto in many different platforms, nothing more and nothing less than that. Now, if you like this content, hit subscribe. You want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, just make sure you hit the notification bell as well. And please, sir, please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp, man, because if you get you, nothing I can do to help you, all right? Stay diligent and vigilant in the space and in the comment section as well. Don't forget, next week, starting on Friday, December the 1st, you do not want to miss this event going on at the Hyatt Regency in Crystal City. You don't want to miss this. It's going down. It's going to be an event of epic proportions, the Core 4 Mastermind. Not only are we going to meet with leaders in this space, but we're going to learn so much about not only just preparing ourselves for this space, but continuing to prepare ourselves for finances in general, how we deal with loans and not loans, but different vehicles and instruments that finances and the financial institutions have out there, and we're not taking advantage of. So I'm talking too much about it right now. Let's get into 2020 fund, but you don't want to miss it. Link in the description below. Let's go ahead and get to the back office here. Now, one of the things that I didn't quite understand because I didn't really read, I just kind of jumped in and said, okay, what's next? You know, that's kind of how I am sometimes. But what I noticed is that as my earnings were continuing to go up, they were locked, right? So, and you might say, well, what do you mean they were locked? You know, why were they locked? And you're looking at locked earnings, right? So what does that mean? What that means is if you go back to the deposits, you go to new deposit, right? And I believe this is what, because I just went through this, right? So each one of these has a different set of terms, but every one of them have every 20 business days as its payout. Now, you may be on the Savers Fund, Growers Fund, Entrepreneurs Fund, or the Enterprise Fund, but they all pay out after 20 business days, which is pretty much paying out once per month, right? And that's not the first time that we've seen anything like that, all right? Because LIQUIDIX is the same thing. It pays out its returns, although it's not necessarily locked what you have in your account. This is something that is locked, and the capital is intact in the account. It's not released into how many, it does have a counter on it. So if I go to my portfolio, we should be able to see it fairly quickly. Where it says 15 days traded, so that's 15 business days is already traded. Capital locked for 90 days, so I'm guessing that's 90 business days, and it has the date created, so November the 3rd. Now here is why, and of course, I said of course twice, of course 3 times, unlocks in 67 days. So just that indication is there as well. But here's what I want to say. Next week we should be getting our first return from 2020 fund. So we will be able to say for the first time whether this platform is a withdrawable platform or not, just for us. Now, there are many people out there that have already been in 2020 fund and have received commissions and all that great stuff and have been able to withdraw as often as they've worked to withdraw from the active side. But from the passive side, there are some things in place, and that's what I have been earning the majority of my income from so far from 2020 fund. All right, so we're excited about that first withdrawal. And of course, if this is something that people are interested in, I never hold any links or anything like that. It'll be in the description below. I'm not here to tell you to join. I'm just here to let you guys know that I have joined and my active capital level is at 5,000. And we're excited about getting our first return next week. And that is the significance of what I said at the beginning of the video about next week. We're excited about it. So when we get before we get out of here, I want to remind you guys that put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all your wallets, because crypto is indeed the wild, wild west, y'all. And if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. All right. Ask me how I know. It's not very fun at all. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. And please, sir, and please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp, man, because if you get you, there's nothing I can do to help you. All right. Stay diligent and vigilant in this space and in the comment section as well. And I will see y'all on the next one. It's your boy BOJ, and this is 2020 Fund, and we're looking forward to next week. Peace out.